What's up everybody, it's Man of Low Moral Fiber here, my name's Luke, and in this video I'm going to be continuing my Overpower Level 8 Sniper Zer0 playthrough. In this particular video I'm going to be rounding out a couple more quests from the first campaign DLC, Captain Scarlett and her pirate's booty. In this particular video we are going to be doing the Freedom of Speech quest here where we kill DJ Tanner, and we're also going to be doing the second Treasure of the Sands quest. I guess I'll also hand in the Hyperius quest, which we did in the last episode. And theoretically, we could also kill Master Gee, who is the third and final side quest we haven't completed in this particular DLC. But I'm not going to do that in this episode. It doesn't sound appealing at all to me tonight. That will be done, hopefully, in a later episode of this playthrough, though. So, we're headed right now up to the fast travel so that we can get to Magnus Lighthouse. Now, it is kind of weird that they allow you to do this a second time, but they don't allow it to be indefinitely repeatable. It seems like if they're going to send you all the way to Magnus Lighthouse again, they should probably let you do... Wow, is this not dead yet? They should probably let you do this quest indefinitely. I traveled to the wrong area here, that was my mistake. Because, obviously, the Sir Tenderflake mini quest, or where you kill him and then the train comes, basically takes significantly less time than this, and you get basically the same amount of gear from that train. So I'm unsure why they don't let you do this indefinitely, because obviously you have to work all the way through Magnus Lighthouse again, do the whole elevator sequence, do the whole kill Captain Scarlett's crew sequence, kill Roscoe, and kill the Leviathan. And they only let you do it twice per playthrough, which is a little bit weird to me, but whatever, it's a design decision that they made. It's one that I personally disagree with, though. So this first little part of this particular map can be kind of difficult because they don't give you very much cover at all to work with. You basically only have this little scooter or sand skiff thing, and that's kind of difficult. Now these Buccaneers are kind of a weird anomaly to me. They're supposed to be, you know, upgraded melee enemies, but I think they're pretty much easier than your standard Plunder, which I think are harder than your standard melee enemy from the main game, your average lunatic. And I think that's mainly due to the fact that they have more violent head movements, or at least that is what I have observed. We want to kill this guy quickly. He's a gunner, so he's likely to have damage over time, and sniper damage over time is probably the worst damage over time, except for some high fire rate SMGs, which can apply multiple stacks to you, I guess. Now, those lunatics, or not lunatics, those disappearing ones, I guess they're called mercenaries, are probably the hardest enemies in this DLC. They spawn right on top of you, sometimes you don't see them coming, and they're pretty damn tough. So, little Anchorman here. Anchormen are obviously tough as well. The knockback he was able to apply to me there was ridiculous. He damn near knocked me into the abyss, which would have been pretty irritating. Anywho, we're through this first part right now. I'm unsure if we can just jump up to this second part. Probably could with a grenade jump. I'm just seeing if I can skip this next part. It's obviously not necessary to do this. There are only a few dudes to kill. But, you know, it's always fun to find little skips that you can take. So cool. That was able to let us skip just a little bit of that. I am pretty low on ammo now. Badass stalker down there. We're just going to leave our decoy down there, so hopefully all the stalkers attack that. And we'll be able to get past all these stalkers pretty quickly, especially since they don't follow us up here. So that's pretty cool. Being that I am low on sniper rifle ammunition, I am going to grab a couple stacks of sniper ammo from these chests, most likely, and that will help us out. Cool. Stalkers are trying to hit us. I guess they still see us, but they don't want to follow us all the way up here, so that works out in our favor. Anywho, we'll proceed up the Magnus Lighthouse. This particular area that we're about to get to can be a little bit difficult because there is literally no cover to work around and a huge abyss behind you. And if a pirate mercenary spawns, you may get pushed into that abyss. So that'll be something for us to watch out for. Okay, so a guy has spawned right here, and we're going to need to kill him. I'm going to kill that guy first just because he was squatting and easy to get a critical hit on as I was exiting deception there. So that was good. This guy has taken a nice squat for us. Got this pirate up here on this stairwell, so we'll kill him. Little midget guy, he's just an opportunity to get another critical hit, more or less, since he has so little health and is so easy to get a critical hit on. And that's pretty cool. This guy's moving through some visual pollution, and I lost track of him there. but he is almost dead. There'll be a few more guys up here that we'll kill before we go down and kill DJ Tanner. Looks like Mr. Bubbles is right there. Like I said, those Buccaneers are a little bit weird to me. I guess Mr. Bubbles doesn't have a critical hit spot. I should have looked while I was in Deception a minute ago there. But I want to kill this guy very quickly because I'm not exactly sure what his damage potential is, but I'm sure it's high. So we killed him, and that's good. Excellent. Cool, so we're killing these guys. Doing pretty well on it right now. The more critical hits we get, the better, obviously. So we killed all these guys, and the little sis is still here, so she'll give us a little EV if we want it, but my inventory's full right now. We'll see what kind of grip we got. I think that's the Hyperion grip, so, and it has no prefix, so that's not a great little EV, but oh well. We'll pop a few ammo chests before we go down and deal with DJ Tanner. Now, I had forgotten about this quest. It's the last of the Censorbot quest. I guess I have 58 rounds of sniper ammunition, so that's not too bad. I'd like to get one more stack, and that'll put me at 60, so that should be plenty. There's also 2 little skag piles down here. So these guys up here may be difficult for us to deal with. I'm trying to see if they're spawned in yet, because this is another area where there's almost no cover. What I plan to do is kind of get them to spawn and then retreat a little bit. Even though I don't have cover back here, the sheer range that I have will make them have trouble hitting me, especially if they have shotguns or SMGs or just other weapons that have relatively low accuracy. And we don't even need to be that accurate with the Pimpernel, because it'll kill things at range anyway. But if they're going to stand still for me like this, I'll probably be able to hit them with the Lyuda and build up some critical ascension as well, making it a little bit easier for me. If I can get a critical hit on that guy, he'll probably die. Should probably be slagging these enemies. That's my mistake. Excellent. Now that he's slagged, we'll switch to this. Oh, he didn't get slagged. I hate when I hit someone with a slag Pimpernel shot and they don't get slagged. I guess I didn't get all the pellets on him or anything like that, but it would have been nice for him to be slagged. Excellent. So we killed that guy, and we killed that guy. Okay, so now that a few guys are dealt with in there, we are going to proceed forward and look for the next guy. Ooh, corrosive damage over time enemy. So this guy needs to be prioritized, absolutely, and we'll take him out. Excellent. So that was good. Antagonist actually slagged an enemy for us. That's somewhat rare, but it's nice when it happens. DJ Tanner is not aggroed yet, so I'm not going to aggro him until I absolutely need to. He's kind of like Roof, and because he's kind of like Roof in movement speed and body shape and stuff, he's a little bit more difficult than your average enemy. So I think I may have just aggroed him, but not yet. So this guy really doesn't care about his crew at all, which is good for us, I guess. He's probably aggroed now that I got close enough to him, but I did need to get some ammo. So he did aggro there. We're going to kill his last little minion here, and then we'll get ready to kill him. Now there is a corrosive damage over time barrel over there, and that's something I definitely want to avoid. Throw some slag grenades real quick while he still has a shield up, and that'll help us a little bit. If I can get him running towards me or attacking my melee, or my dummy, that would help out. But we were able to kill him pretty easily with the Pimpernel there. Like I said, because he mimics Roof in a lot of ways, he can be very difficult to take out with Sniper Zer0. So once Censorbot tells us to, we'll kill this terminal, and now we can be moving out of here. Now, we still obviously have to work our way up to Magnus Lighthouse, and so we're not out of the woods here, and then we'll still have to fight the Leviathan, but so far, we're doing pretty well. I should have definitely popped these skag piles before I proceeded. I would have got sniper ammo from them, and that would have helped out, and I wouldn't have run out of ammo there, but added a little excitement to that fight. So, cool stuff. We're moving forward, though, and we're going to be getting to that staged elevator fight pretty quickly. I do have 73 rounds of ammunition, so that'll be more than enough. 6 grenades is a little bit low, so, I mean, it would have probably been enough, but because there are some ammo boxes up here and stuff, wow, there's at least 4. I think there's a 5th, too, yeah. So I'll pop these, and that'll probably get us up to 10 grenades. We'll see if my gamble has worked out. And I just want to have enough transfusions to make it through that area, even if it's going to be really difficult, so So far, I've made it up to 8 grenades, and it was definitely worth it to try this. And now I got 10, so that's pretty solid. Plus, I have 97 rounds of sniper ammunition now, which is going to be more than enough. So, I'm going to be doing the fight from up here. Hopefully, we're able to use that cover effectively. We have this big cylinder here that holds this little gunship thing. And then I also have this box, which I can kind of duck behind and avoid shots in that way. So, we'll see if I'm able to do this, and if we're able to make it up to the lighthouse. So there's a gunner already. We'll kill him with a good Pimpernel shot there. Got that guy slagged at least, and we'll try to take him out as well. So cool. Doing pretty well. We were able to get a critical hit on that guy. Melee guys are going to come up the stairs most of the time, and that's really nice. Like I said, these Buccaneers are actually easier than the Plunderers in my opinion. Getting critical hits off the little guy, and now the Buccaneers coming up here. Unfortunately, he had to stop to bang his swords together, which is a little bit annoying, but oh well. Well, I said these guys were so easy, and then he almost kills me. So maybe I was taking them too lightly. Anywho, him banging his swords together really threw me off. Wasted a few stacks of critical ascension, and beyond that, just caused us some trouble. Okay, so that pirate gunner damn near killed us, but he's dead, and this guy's dead as well. The reason that Buccaneer banging his swords together really put us in a bad spot is it gave all these other enemies who had just spawned time to position themselves to actually get shots on me and stuff. So that ended up being very dangerous, actually. Killing this big guy here because not only can he cause massive damage, his ability to cause hit stun or movement speed problems is definitely really aggravating. Chase that little guy there. Probably put myself in a spot with less cover than I had, but oh well. We're attacking these guys, and now that I have a little bit of critical ascension, they'll be dying pretty quickly, so that's kind of cool. We were able to kill that Grogmaster there before he got to us, which is good. I think that those Grogmasters are probably a little bit tougher than your average Suicide Bomber. Well, the Suicide Bombers have a really large range, but those Grogmasters, they make significantly less noise, and beyond that, yikes, beyond that, they lunge at you and get to you pretty quickly and stuff, so even though they have less total radius, their radius is pretty solid in its own right, especially since they're a little bit more sneaky. Now, I could just travel up the platform now and probably be okay by using deception and then creating a little bit of vertical space between me and them and ducking and stuff, but it made sense for me to kill all of them here since I was low on ammunition and I wanted to collect a little bit of ammo before we proceed up to the Captain Scarlett area. Cool. Was that sniper? No. Okay, so the enemies that we killed should have dropped some sniper ammunition, but I'll open the chest and stuff around here as well. Cool. So, didn't get too much sniper ammo, which is kind of disconcerting. I guess there's still 2 more boxes here. Yikes. So I put myself at just enough sniper ammo not to get free sniper ammo from those boxes. But now that we have 60 or 70 rounds, I guess, we should be alright, especially since there's a little ammo up there. We're obviously going to have to kill a few of Scarlet's crew, including probably a half dozen or so Scarlet mercenaries, and then a half dozen Scarlet crew, and also 2 lieutenants. And I'm not sure if the Scarlet notation is a change in name only, or if that also gives them additional health and damage. I'm not entirely sure. Anywho, we're going to travel up the lighthouse now. One thing that I do think is a shame is that they don't let you jump off this lighthouse and you know, jump all the way back down to the start of the map. I think that would have been pretty cool, but they don't allow for that, which is a shame. I was able to shoot right through those barrels and not blow them up. I want to blow up those barrels, obviously, because this is where we might be engaging those Scarlet crew and Scarlet mercenaries, and I don't want to be in a bad position there. Oh wow, they put a lot of ammo right here. We'll see if any of these give sniper ammo. Wow, game, you're being very stingy. Oh well. So, we'll head in here, and we'll travel up this. It takes just a minute to travel to the top of this lighthouse here on this elevator. It's not the slowest moving elevator in the world, but if you forget to activate the beacon up here like I did last time, it can be a little bit agonizing to wait for it to get to the top, so we'll try to avoid that.
You're at the top of the
There's still two red chests up here that we can open, and we'll see if they have anything decent. It's weird that they just make you press X twice. Wow, that had 2 E-Techs in it. That's kind of cool. And we'll open this as well. Purple grenade here. It was a longbow incendiary TDR grenade with a huge fuse time, so not a great grenade at all. Anywho, we'll travel down now and get ready to fight Scarlet's crew. She says she won't betray you here, but obviously she does. Alright, so we want to take out these mercenaries in a smart way. Last time I was able to bore them. This time I might just try to spawn them one at a time. Excellent. So this guy spawned here. We were able to take him out, and we were able to take that second one out as well. So good stuff. The next one's going to spawn. We'll find it, and we'll kill it. Excellent. So we killed that one. Didn't kill that one quite in time. He's going to spawn here in just a moment, and we'll get ready to kill him. Excellent. So now I believe Scarlet's actual gun crew will start spawning in the distance, and we'll get ready to actually fight them. But the mercenaries are very difficult. Not saying that these guys can't be difficult, but if they don't have damage over time guns, they probably won't be as difficult as those mercenaries were. And as I say that, a guy with a corrosive damage over time gun spawns immediately. So we'll deal with those guys appropriately. Getting double critical hits right now from the Lyuda, that's always cool. I think the Antagonist managed to slag that guy. That was good. That damage over time I'm hearing, or elemental SMG, I think is just a slag SMG, which is dangerous, but it could be more dangerous. So fire damage over time guy there, probably the weakest damage over time, so long as your shield is up. So far I've been able to deal with the pirate mercenaries very effectively, and that's good. Got a few critical ascension stacks so far as well. So the first lieutenant, Lieutenant White, is up on us close, so we'll take him out first, and then we'll get ready to take out the next lieutenant. Preemptive slag grenade because I think it's prudent. Reload real quick and get a critical hit on him. Excellent. Cool. So we dealt with all of those guys, and now we'll fast travel to Wormwater and begin to fight Roscoe and the Leviathan again. Hopefully the Leviathan doesn't give us trouble. We'll see what happens. Head on down to Wormwater. Now, I think we can just buy ammo in the Leviathan's belly, but since we'll have to go buy this machine anyway, unless we wanted to jump down the cool kid way, it makes sense to just buy it now, I guess. I don't know. We'll go ahead and teleport into our vehicle, and we'll head up here to where we get swallowed by the Leviathan. Now, like I said, it took a long time just to even get to this particular part, so I don't understand why they made this not infinitely repeatable. Now, I think I see sometimes a little pirate here in this particular quest, or cutscene, and sometimes he's not here. I guess this time he's not here, and maybe I imagine it, but sometimes I see like a little pirate standing there, just all arbitrarily. So if you guys have ever noticed that before in that cutscene where you get swallowed by the Leviathan, let me know, because I've always thought it to be kind of weird. Yeah, there is an ammo machine right there before Roscoe, so probably could have just bought ammo there and been fine, but whatever. So Captain Scarlett's down here again. I would like to know where she heads off to after she runs away here, but it's never brought up. As I mentioned in the last episode, I think it's very possible that she may be a playable character in a future episode or game of Borderlands. Obviously that happened with Athena, so it could definitely happen with Captain Scarlett. Alright, so we'll try to get critical hits here on the Rack Hive, Roscoe. His critical hit spots are the eyes. We could go pick up her greed, but we looked at it in the last episode, and I obviously don't have room for it in my inventory. Kind of like the little Eevee, so we'll just move forward. It's a cool pistol, but not one that we absolutely need to pick up. So we're about to go down and fight the Leviathan down here. I may just go ahead and use a chaotic neutral rogue here instead, because I think it will give me a better fire rate. He can't take critical hit damage anyway, so the critical hit damage boost we're getting from the legendary sniper comm really isn't that useful. What is useful though will be the fire rate and magazine size from the chaotic neutral rogue comm. So we'll just continue to shoot at this guy's chest pimple here, and we'll eventually pop it. Avoid that slag. Kind of looked like it almost homed in on my decoy there, so that lets me know that maybe that's a homing attack. I do want to watch out for the sandworms that will be spawning, because they can apply a corrosive damage over time, which is very bad. Avoid that rock he threw. I'm unsure if this guy can actually catch kunai or deathmark, but it'd be nice if he could, so I try to apply it if I have to use deception. Use deception there because he threw another rock. Excellent. So we've almost worked through his first little chest deal there. I think that contains about half his health or so. We'll also be looking to take out his eyes up there as well. Ooh, so those guys are hitting me now with their corrosive damage over time, which is not what I want, or their potential to cause corrosive damage over time, which is not good at all. So we've killed that. His eye is up there, and we'll need to take that out as well. Getting kind of low on ammo, down to 32 rounds. That's not any good. More or less a fifth of the total capacity, a little bit over.
Weakness is now known to be. Time to go to work.
We have to be getting close to taking out his eyes here. Alright, so unfortunately he's moving his head right as I go into deception there and try to get a good shot on him, which is irritating, but oh well. Anytime I hear that bore sound, it sounds good. Seems like it's doing extra damage to him there. Cool, so we've dealt with the Leviathan to an extent, and now we have to kill all of these sandworms. I've heard that, you know, I could kill all of these, or I could just skip killing all of these sandworms and go straight into killing the Leviathan, but, like, apparently with the Pimpernel you can knock into that and cause damage to him, but I don't want to do that. I'm just going to kill these sandworms, because I think if I tried too hard to do that, I would catch a ridiculous amount of corrosive damage over time from these sandworms, which is not what I want to do at all. Just trying to move here using the follow-through bonuses to strafe quicker. Throwing some preemptive slag grenades just in case a sandworm dives on me or anything. We kill a number of these, and then the sandworm queens will spawn. I think we have to kill 2 of those. At least that's what I remember. I'm not seeing that do any damage to the Leviathan. I trust you guys. You know, you said you could do it there in the comments of the last video. But I don't know how to do it, where to aim, so go ahead and get kunai here on the sandworm queen. Back away from her so we avoid that damage over time. Try to avoid her grubs as well. Preemptive slag grenade there, getting critical hits on her, so that's good stuff. Now the Leviathan's going to poke his head out again, and we'll be able to hopefully get some damage over time, or not damage over time, damage actually, on it up here. Seems like we're doing okay. Don't want to catch the corrosive damage over time from these guys though, so I have a little bit of ammo right now, so I'm going to chaotic neutral it up again and use the Lyuda the next time he puts his head up there for the extra fire rate. Excellent. So that seemed to work out. Killing these guys as quick as I can. Excellent. He put his head up there, so missed it, just barely. Got 32 rounds of ammunition left. We'll try to avoid this rock throw. Go into deception. Excellent. So we killed the Leviathan. Put on the legendary sniper again, and we will kill these little sandworms, and then we'll move on. Cool. So just one more to kill now, and we'll be moving on. Excellent. Cool. So now we'll loot this, and you know, I guess we'll also turn in the DJ Tanner quest to Censorbot, and that will be that. Like I said, I think it's very weird that they don't let you do this an infinite amount of times, especially since it takes so long and so much effort just to get here for, what is it, a dozen chests or something like that? The Marcus DLC is definitely way more time efficient than this particular thing. So we'll head in here. They don't play the cutscene for the end of the DLC anymore, so that's good. I guess maybe the prudent thing to do would be to jump down here and get the secret box first, and then jump up there? I don't know. That's what I'll try. We'll see what we do. Or see what we get this time. Last time we got a very good purple Droog with the prefix that I like on the Droog, the Gromkey prefix, and it also had the Vladof grip as well. And then we also got a decent Topnia. So, we'll see what we get this time. Secret room didn't really give us that much. I think they should have put at least 2 chests down there since they make you go all the way down there to get it. But whatever. So, we're almost ascending to the top of this now. Unfortunately, you need to look for these little half steps in order to get up there. Found a good little pocket of them there. That helped out. Look for the next one now. I'm actually going to go this way, since there's a half step I can actually see from here. Oh my god, Luke, you idiot. Luckily, it didn't cause us too much trouble. So, we'll go ahead and jump on this. Cool. Alright, so we've made it almost all the way up to the top now. Oop, weird texture glitch there. Perfect. We'll see what's in these chests. Alright, so how many is it? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 if you count the secret one. So that's not very good at all. An expansive spinny gun, it's decent, not a great weapon. A lot of blues. Purple grenade here. Sticky longbow transfusion. With a terrible fuse time. A decent dull sniper here with the Maliwan barrel. I mean, it could be worse. At least it's a sniper and it's somewhat useful. A purple absorb shield here with a decent absorb chance. That's a decent shield. That recharge delay is a little high for me. So, nothing too special. Pretty disappointing run. Anywho, we will go ahead and jump on down. Hopefully we make this jump. Perfect. That saves us from having to jump out of that pit and use the bridge, I guess. So anyway, we'll head over to the Washburn Refinery and turn this other quest we have in to Sensorbot. And I guess we'll also turn this one in Oasis, since that's where traveling out of here is going to put us anyway. Alright. So, all in all, we did pretty well. There were a couple tight spots in this particular episode, but we were able to manage our way out of those, so that was good stuff. Like I said, though, I think it's a very weird thing that they don't allow you to simply repeat that quest indefinitely, because it does take a very long time investment and some actual, difficult gameplay and stuff in order to actually get back to that area. Whereas the Sir Tenderflake quest is pretty damn easy. You kill the snowman, who's not the easiest boss in the world. But I would say that is definitely an easier task than going all the way through the Magnus Lighthouse and then killing Roscoe and the Leviathan. Roscoe's pretty much a pushover, but then killing the Leviathan, it takes some time. More time than killing the snowman, I think. And so it's a little bit weird that they don't allow this to be repeated indefinitely, but do allow that to be repeated indefinitely. Maybe they made that decision, after they had the game out for a long time. But if I were to eventually patch the game or add one more patch to Borderlands 2, that'd be one thing that I would add. So we'll head over to Sensorbot now, and that will be pretty much the end of this episode. I guess we'll snipe through the first little area of the Washburn Refinery as well, which is sometimes fun. go ahead and put on this, and we'll move that to the top. Excellent. Cool, so we'll kill these first few enemies in the Washburn Refinery as we head to Censorbot. Heading the wrong way here to get to the fast travel, obviously. Oh, I'm gonna drive all the way to the Washburn Refinery. Yeah, right. We'll fast travel it. Cool. So, it's a little bit weird that they put the fast travel all the way back here instead of in the center of town, but that's where they make you spawn in to start the DLC, so I guess it kind of makes sense. Fast travel now to the Washburn Refinery. Oh, it'd be really bad to die now to these loaders, so we'll try to avoid that. Got that guy slagged. And dead. Look for the next guys in here. Cool. So watching out for hot loaders basically, because they're the real dangerous ones, and we're requiring some critical ascension. I guess we'll also kill the first badass, and that will be a pretty fitting end to the episode. And we'll see if Censorbot has one more quest, but I think that's all the Censorbot quests. I'm fairly certain. Cool. So we got one more exploder to kill, and then the two guys that are going to spawn up here. Gunloader and another exploder. Excellent. So that'll give us a follow-through bonus to get to the badass loader a little bit quicker. And we'll kill him. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we'll hand this in to Censorbot. And like I said, I think that's the last one he has for us. So good. Now there's only one more side quest left in this DLC, and that's that Kill Master Gee thing. And I'm not going to be doing that right now. So, as always, guys, I thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. I guess maybe in the next episode we'll jump back and kill a couple more side quests from the main game before starting whatever the next DLC we're going to start is. Maybe it will be a Headhunter pack. I'm not sure. There's still a couple more weapons I need to cover in my Does It Suck series. As always, guys, I thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you haven't yet taken the time to subscribe, please do so. I'd really appreciate that. And otherwise, I do hope to catch you next time. Bye, guys.